I didn't understand why people were so excited about Japan. Everybody was crazy about Japan.
理想の旅を夢見てバックパックを背負ったものの、結局は人混みの中で心身ともに削り取られる観光の罠に陥ってしまった。そんな経験はありませんか？一方は大自然の美しさが過度な商業化と混沌たる観光の罠に飲み込まれてしまった中国、張家界での息苦しい幻滅。もう一方は日本の富士山の麓で繰り広げられる静寂と神聖に満ちた思考の癒しの旅です。これら二大強国の間で生じた体験の格差は、どれほど過酷なものだったのでしょうか。今すぐその詳細に迫ります。
Good morning, guys, from Zhangjiajie. Today we are going to a very special place. The amount of people is like crazy, it's like very chaotic. I cannot really focus on the nature and the mountains just because it's just too chaotic.
イタリア人 YouTuber のガビ氏は自らバイクを借り、壮大な大自然を探索することを夢見て大きな期待とともに張家界に降り立ちました。
Let's jump on a motorbike. I think we have to ride like 40 minutes from the center of Zhangjiajie. Today the weather is not the best. It's a bit cloudy, but we'll still go there. So let's start. The distance from Zhangjiajie city to the entrance of the national park is about 30 kilometers, so it was a nice ride in the morning, and it's part of a larger UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is called Wulingyuan Scenic Area.
しかしその期待は瞬く間に深い失望へと変わります。一方は大自然の美しさが過度な商業化と混沌たる観光の罠に飲み込まれてしまった中国、張家界での息苦しい幻滅。一方は大自然の美しさが過度な商業化と混沌たる観光の罠に飲み込まれてしまった中国、張家界での息苦しい幻滅。
Today is the day after, and yesterday was so done with the mountain and with the amount of people. To come back from the mountain, it took me almost 3 hours, like massive line to catch the shuttle bus to go back to the elevator.
彼が目にしたのは大自然とは名ばかりの商業化されたテーマパークのような光景でした。雄大な自然に没入するどころか、高額な入場券を購入させられた挙句、そこにはロープウェイやエレベーターの料金すら含まれておらず、次から次へとシャトルバスや待機列に追い立てられる日々。それはあまりにも息苦しく、疲労困憊を極める体験でした。
So I'm inside, I bought the ticket online and it's like 227 yuan. I have no clue where to go because it's actually a national forest park, so it's a massive area. Today I feel a little bit like tired and upset, I don't know, different emotions. The ticket doesn't include the cable cars and doesn't include the elevator. It only includes the eco buses everywhere on the mountain, so you can just move around with the buses. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'll just jump on one bus and let's see where we end up. It's an incredible lifestyle and it's amazing, to be honest, but at the same time it's also extremely tiring. And today is just one of those days. I'm tired, I'm upset, I'm moody, and as you can see in this video, I'm also not talking too much. But you want to know the real reason why I'm moody and upset today? Well, I'm kind of getting tired of these mountains that instead of being like natural places, they are more like amusement parks. You have to buy tickets, you have to jump on shuttle buses all the times, cable cars, massive crowds everywhere, huge lines. When I first watched these places on a YouTube documentary last year when I was in Italy, they were all like drone shots and beautiful music, and I was like in awe. I was like, wow, this is like amazing. I really want to go there. And obviously these documentaries only show the good side of it, the best part, the incredible nature, but they don't show the behind the scenes, the reality of getting there, the huge lines, the crowds of people.
ネット上で目にする美しいドローン映像は、果てしなく続く行列というむき出しの現実を覆い隠していました。実際彼は山を登るためだけにひしめき合う群衆の中でバスやエレベーターを待ち続け、3時間近くも一歩ずつ進むことを強いられました。その疲労は、ホテルで十分な休息を取った翌日でなければ語ることすらできないほど彼を打ちのめしたのです。まさに心身を削り取る過酷な時間でした。
Just imagine that at the beginning, before coming to China, I even thought that I could ride with my own motorbike all the way up to the mountain. So I was like dreaming about this and super excited, like wow, I'm gonna ride through these beautiful sacred mountains, etc. And obviously there is no way that I can do that, and I completely understand why, because if you let tens of thousands of people to go up on the mountain with their own vehicle or motorbike or car, it would be like complete chaos, so it totally makes sense. Anyway, enough complaining for now. I thought I would just get over my negative mood and my negative emotions once I arrive on top of the mountain, but after I arrived there, the situation just got worse. And they told me not to come during the weekend, so today is like Wednesday. It's not a public holiday, so it's supposed to be like a kind of a quiet day. But this is what is considered to be quiet here. I cannot imagine how it is during the weekends or during the public holiday. I have to be honest, guys, this is like extremely overwhelming. The amount of people is like crazy, it's like very chaotic. Plus you always need to be like on a shuttle bus, so everything is kind of already organized and you have to go from the elevator to the bus, and for each step is like big lines all the time, like a huge crowd of people, so you have to wait all the time. So it's not really like my cup of tea in terms of like amount of people. I cannot really focus on the nature and the mountains just because it's just too chaotic. So finally I found a spot that is a little bit more quiet with less people, even though it's like huge crowds everywhere. So basically the entrance to the national park is like valid for 4 days. The ticket is valid for 4 days. So it's 227 yuan for 4 days. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I can come today, I can come tomorrow as well, because it's a big park, so you need time to really explore it, which is Wednesday, Thursday, and then I say Friday and Saturday better to avoid because it's gonna be like a huge crowd for the weekend. So I thought just 2 days out of the 4 would be enough. But to be honest, seeing how it is right now, I think just 1 day is enough. I just look around a little bit and then I get out of here. There is much more to see. You can even take another shuttle bus and go to Tianzi Mountain, which is another main attraction and beautiful place with all the mountains as well, similar to this one. But man, I cannot handle it, really. It's like, it's too much, so.
喧騒と騒音は本来雄大であるはずの景色を堪能する機会を完全に奪い去りました。群衆に嫌気が差し疲れ果てた彼は3日間有効な高額チケットを手にしながらもわずか1日でその場を去る決意をします。
So guys, final conclusion here at the Avatar Mountain. At the beginning it was like a big shock. I was very overwhelmed and I was very unhappy. I almost gave up and came back because there were just too many people. It's just shocking. It's also scary a little bit because they are extremely high. So if you have fear of heights, this can be a little bit intimidating. But I'm really glad I came, to be honest. I will not come back tomorrow, even though I was planning to come. I cannot handle one more day like this with so many people. But I'm glad I came for 1 day and see this incredible, beautiful nature. Good morning, guys. Today is the day after, and yesterday I was so done with the mountain and with the amount of people. To come back from the mountain, it took me almost 3 hours, like massive line to catch the shuttle bus to go back to the elevator. Another massive line to wait for the elevator to go down the mountain, maybe like 1 hour and a half. And then finally I made it down, and then down there another massive line to catch the bus to go all the way down to the mountain. And then I arrived down and I'm like, man, I don't want to see people anymore. But even there, like a bunch of buses, people running around. So I jump on my motorbike and I head back here to Zhangjiajie town where I stay with my hotel. And even though the ticket is valid for 4 days and I was planning to come back again today to the national park, yesterday was like, no way I will come back. 1 day is more than enough. So
管理体制の不備と劣悪な運営こそがこの地を観光の罠と変え、旅行者に苦痛を与えていたのです。人々は大自然に惹かれる代わりに、たった1枚の写真を撮るためだけに押し合いへ試合を繰り返していました。皮肉なことに、この地の景観はその美しさゆえに、自らの犠牲となってしまったのです。
It's time to leave now. Do you think it's one of the most amazing places in the world, or do you think it's kind of a tourist trap? Share your comments down below. My take is that it's kind of both, because the nature is simply breathtaking and really mind-blowing. I've never seen something like that in my entire life. But at the same time, the transportations and the logistics and the amount of people, the huge crowds, it's really a turn-off, and it's a big downside for visiting the mountain. It's one of those places that looks magical on the screen, in a documentary, on TV, maybe even on this video, from the comfort of your own bed and TV and living room. But once you get there, the entire magic disappears and it's such a turn off because of the amount of people and the whole chaos and noise and loud. I would say that the Avatar Mountains and the Zhangjiajie National Park in general, it's a victim of its own beauty, if you know what I mean. I think it's great once in a lifetime to experience and to see with your own eyes this amazing place, but I think once is enough.
中国での過酷な体験とは対照的に、日本の富士山の麓周辺への旅は、最高の精神安定剤となりました。誰にも邪魔されず、自由に自転車を漕ぎ、正常な空気を吸い込みながらパーソナルスペースを享受する。その時間は彼に多大なリラックスと幸福感をもたらしました。この平穏な景色は、そう踊りじしい巨大都市からの完璧な逃避行であり、魂を優しく包み込む思考の癒しとなりました。
So good morning guys from Mount Fuji. I have to say today I feel much better and I'm really happy to be here. And so because I couldn't rent the motorbike, I'm thinking maybe I should rent a bicycle. So I'm doing the whole lap of the Kawaguchi Lake, which is approximately 20 kilometers, and you're supposed to have a beautiful view of Mount Fuji all the way. But unfortunately today, yeah, it's a bit cloudy. You can see the base of Mount Fuji, but you cannot really see the mountain, the volcano. I hope maybe in the afternoon or tomorrow it will be a bit more clear. But it's very fascinating because there is something about this mountain, even when it's hiding. You can feel its presence, even though you cannot see it. It's a very interesting experience. So where we are, this town is called Kawaguchiko, and this lake is Lake Kawaguchi. It's one of the most famous area around Mount Fuji and is part of the Fuji 5 lakes region. So in addition to Kawaguchi, there are 4 more lakes. This area is very peaceful. It's a great escape from a crazy city like Tokyo, for example, and it's a great mix of natural beauty, spiritual energy, and also experiencing the Japanese traditional living, because we are outside of the big cities and the people are very different, the culture is very different, and the way of living is completely different from the big cities of Japan.
この静寂な空間の中で、彼はなぜ世界中の人がこれほどまでに日本に魅了され、憧れを抱くのか、その真の理由を理解しました。その魅力は壮大な景観だけでなく、細部に宿る洗練された気遣い、そして映像では決して伝えきれない穏やかな空気にあります。ここでは人は自然と重圧を脱ぎ捨てスローダウンし、深く呼吸して、自然の純粋なエネルギーと一体になることを望みます。
Man, it's so good to have your own transportation, you know? For me, I really need to have my own space, my own time, my own freedom. Motorbike, e-scooter or bicycle, doesn't really matter, car. Just the feeling of moving at your own pace, to go wherever you want, to stop whenever you want. I love that. And you don't have it with buses or trains or public transportation. I have to be honest, guys, at the beginning I didn't understand why people were so excited about Japan. Everybody was crazy about Japan, and I would watch some videos and I'm like, yeah, it's nice, but nothing to be completely like crazy obsessed about. But now I'm starting to understand it. It's like the vibe here, it's the little details, and the vibe is very hard to convey in a video, and the small things as well are very hard. Yeah, you can show them in the video, but you need to be here and experience it and feel it and see it to really understand how special Japan is. I mean, I've been here only a couple of days, so I'm very new here. But already in this couple of days, I can tell you that is you need to be here to really appreciate Japan. The more time I spend here, the less I feel like I need to do anything. Just relax, breathe, notice, and just absorb the incredible nature around me. That's the beauty of Mount Fuji and the surrounding area. There are some places that make you wanna talk, and others, like this one for example, that make you wanna listen. And it was wonderful to ride around and just listen to this incredible silence. But of course, if you're also trying to make a YouTube video, that's not the best thing because it's quite boring, I can imagine. But this is the essence of this video, I guess. It's not entertaining, it's not fast-paced, it's not full of action, because Mount Fuji in this area is not like that. It's actually a very chill, very quiet, very contemplative place. And if you're planning to come here, this is a great place to like unwind, relax, and reconnect to a very clean and very beautiful energy. So this should be one of the original shrine of Mount Fuji. Man, what a beautiful shrine. And what I really loved is that it was quiet. Like not so many people, so it was a great place to contemplate, to be in silence, which is very rare nowadays in Asia. Now, this is just the start of my Japan trip, and it is amazing because that's what I really like, these kind of places. So it's great that I started the trip in this way.
彼の体験は神道文化に触れ、雲一つない青空の下で富士山の全容を仰ぎ見たとき、さらに深いものとなりました。彼は富士山が単なる制覇すべき観光名所ではなく、日本の信仰における神聖な存在であり、威厳と気高さ、そして純粋さの象徴であることを悟りました。その瞬間、彼はこの場所にいられることへの深い幸運と感謝の念に包まれたのです。
Guys, it's the morning after. I just came out of the hotel and today is super clear. There's like a blue sky and right in front of me, man, there is Mount Fuji. As soon as I came out of the hotel, I just saw it right in front of me. I was like, whoa, what is this? Unbelievable, man. Mount Fuji is seen by many people and many tourists as a beautiful volcano in Japan. The last eruption of Fuji was in 1707, so it's been quiet for a while. But in Shinto religion, which is the religion here in Japan, Fuji is not just a mountain or a volcano, but it's a sacred being. So let's continue our conversation about Shinto religion and Japanese culture. Shinto is a very interesting religion because it's an indigenous spiritual belief system of Japan, and it emphasizes purity, harmony with nature, gratitude, and respect for the ancestors. And it often blends with Buddhism in Japan. Even hiking Mount Fuji, which is a very popular thing to do, keep in mind that you can only do it in July, August, and September. Many people do it for sport, or for fun, or just as a once-in-a-lifetime experience, which there is nothing wrong, but in the Shinto tradition is actually a very powerful and very spiritual and very sacred experience to hike Mount Fuji. They consider Mount Fuji not only a landmark, but actually a teacher. And it's not just a place to hike or to conquer, but a place to respect. It is seen as a symbol of purity, beauty, and transcendence. And I feel so grateful and so blessed to be here today, to witness the presence and to absorb the energy. Everybody's exhausted from the hike. I mean, it's short, it's not long, but it's very steep. Man, it's so beautiful here. Now I understand why there are so many tourists. And here I made it to the Chureito Pagoda, the place where everybody wants to come to take the famous picture of Mount